Welcome to Tuesday Talk with Judas Priest. Hello, everybody. So to start off, I just want to say congratulations and thank you to all our followers for following us on Facebook. We reached over 1,000 followers on Facebook. So thank you guys. It was for you guys following us. Um, Also follow us on YouTube and don't forget to press subscribe on YouTube. I'm not gonna be for you long. Actually, I just want to once again, our heart goes out actually to Oxford and the school and the community. Um, so just want to talk a couple of minutes. So we're going to talk about James and Jennifer Crumbly, and a couple of things. You know, like a lot of people are watching the case and the facts surrounding the case and what's going on because there are some things that's going to come out of this. This is the first time that the parents are going to be tried and got charges against them. So that's one of the things. And then the second thing is definitely because when you start thinking about gun laws and gun control and things like that, that's going to be brought up. They even trying to think if federally they're gonna charge them because of them buying the firearm for the son. And the facts in the case is, I mean, more and more, while more and more things are being discovered, the more you just be like, wow, you know, this is like no other. Um, and so, it's about the responsibility, you know, of the parent. And the parent is definitely responsible for our children, uh, their actions when we are aware of it could be some bad actions that's coming from my child, to know or to see warning signs or be told warning signs are that's completely different. The parents was definitely aware that he was had some questionable actions, and so they didn't really do the parenting part of the relationship. I know it's definitely easy to just say, they're not responsible for what that boy did, but that's not true because they helped do things that led to it, and that's the one thing that the prosecutor was making clear: the step that the acknowledging of them being aware of the things that was going on, even the timeline that they have, like the timeline of when it all happened, starting from when the little boy went in the bathroom with the book bag on and it came out and he just didn't have the book bag. So the rewind before that, earlier that day, the parents was called in, right? And then before that, the parents was called in. So they definitely knew that it was some things going on. She said all schools keep sending emails out, but they are just trying to cover themselves, looking into these threats, right? And that's another thing because look what it's doing. This is really really damaging for the kids right now. They already been out of school because of coronavirus and different things like that. Hello, and so now they getting out of school because for the fear of because they don't want to take the chance that any threat is a liable threat that the people will do something or something's going to happen. So I mean, right now it's really horrible. So that's scary. For the kid to have to go to school or and then get scared because they all got sent home because it was a threat or somebody said they was gonna do something. Then you start seeing all of these other schools saying they caught this person with a gun or they caught this person threatening to shoot up the school. So it's starting to get scary. And so I mean, them looking at this case now is it's a lot to look at. The parent didn't want to take the kid home They was actually told
Oh, no.
they was actually told to bring take him home and get some help, and they had to get him help. So the school did put that on the parents, say that hey, we did tell them that they need to get some professional help. So they took that into consideration, and the kid, and then that day earlier today, they didn't want to take him home, and so with them not wanting to take him home, see the news. Yeah, I heard that too. That her school had shots fired today. You know, and that's really scary. Like I'm serious. Like this is getting out of hand because now our children are not safe, and it's our job to make sure that they're safe. So it's getting out of hand and dangerous. So James and Jennifer Crumbley both got $500,000 bonds. When you rack up the 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter that they're being charged with, it carries about 60 years of jail time and about $30,000 in fines. Now they're actually telling us that more charges could come and could be charged as they continue investigating and more, and as the trial progresses. Um, they actually have a separate probe in the case to go for the school to investigate to see if the school handled everything correctly and did everything they were supposed to do. Um, Man, are you doing my chat?
Oh, tight is.
Oh, tidy is. Okay, cool. So that's a big thing too because of separate investigation, so we'll know that it's getting done. If you research about Rio, then you will have news
News
until
until
next
next.
year. Yeah, I mean, we have our. I just want to say, like, I remember the first time that the school shooting happened, and it was far from me, but it was still scary because I was in I was in school. So when you think about stuff like that, you like I can only imagine how scared the kids are. Uh, like I said, I was just previously talking to one of my little cousins, and she expressed how scared she was about being in school with the coronavirus. So now to add that to guns, and she had a couple of threats at her school before today, and to her, she felt like they didn't take it serious because they were staying in school and different things like that. So we do need to take time right now going through this. I say watch it with your kids, the news, or talk to them about it. Keep this engagement up with talking about what's going on, um, because they're informed, and let them and ask them how they actually feel about this because they might really be legit scared. And I know it's some, the parents be saying, oh, they just trying to get out and going to school. But let's not look at it like that. Let's take these precautions and talk to them, man. Talk to them about what's actually going on. And, talk to them. They might be the one that's getting bullied, or they might be the one that's bullying. So either way, a good back and forth conversation with our children is definitely needed and due. So I want to make sure I keep us updated, definitely on the things that's going on with this case and how it's going. Because, like I said, uh, the parents try to cover their tracks after they realize that this they boy actually doing this, and it shows because the mother texted them and told him, well, I'm not mad at you. I'm just next time don't get caught. And then right after that, the father called 911 and said, "Oh, the gun's missing, uh, and it's not where in the drawer where he left it." So it's really sad. They feeling as parents in general. They have a top notch lawyer for them to, and then for their son, he getting a court appointed attorney. And once again, it's showing that they failed as parents with that. So we're just gonna keep watch about it, and as it breaks and more news break, and we find out more things, we'll make sure that I jump on and talk about it with you guys. And also the guy that hid them or allowed them to be in his building in Detroit, they haven't yet brought charges against him, but it's definitely word saying that they may or may not. So we'll keep an eye on that, because there's no way that a person didn't know they was missing. In fact, everybody in Michigan knew they was missing. They was on the run, because as soon as they didn't show up, they said it was a manhunt and they were searching for these people. So I don't want to hear, oh, I didn't know. I was just helping them out, So once again, that goes back to me saying be careful about what friend you're going to help and what you're going to help them doing. Don't buy a shovel for your friend that's about to go bury somebody. You're going to go to jail. We can't be that naive anymore. We have to be aware of our conscience, and everything that we do has carry weight, and in every action there is a reaction. So you got to remember that when you're out here doing things. But this week, don't forget, we still have Wednesday, Jevy the Realist. I'm pretty sure you're coming with something that's gonna get us in trouble. Then you have Fresh episode Thursday. Yeah, I know that she a high profile, a profiler. She definitely is a cloud chaser. The lawyer is. So I'm not gonna say what I was going to say is that she protects all the scums of the world, but everybody is due their day in court and to have a defense. So I'm not gonna say as far as that, but definitely, yeah, she's a cloud chaser. So she just wanted a high profile case. But as the facts coming out, we see that this is not going to be I don't know how I really feel type of case. This is definitely, we know how we feel. We know that we angry, and we knew that the parents knew, and that the school knew, and even the school part. I'm still on the fence. I'm still saying that I believe the school officials should be getting fired from this. Definitely, because they definitely didn't do their best into making sure that guy who was deemed dangerous and seems dangerous was taken care of properly, and that the steps was there. Even the incidents, like why was he still in school? He should have been taken out of school and told that he can't come back until he get the proper help, not let back into class because the parents wanted him to go back to class. No, okay, we understand. I've been kicked out of school a couple of times on back way in elementary, and my mama had to take me home for the day when I got in trouble. I couldn't go back to class. We gonna give him time to think about it and time for you to talk to him. Please take him out of the school for the day. So, like I said, as more developed, we'll definitely talk about it and bring it up and definitely deal with it. And I get an outlet to talk about how you feel about it and how you feel about what's going on. Because right now the world is on Michigan and definitely eyeing us. And in cases like this, that's so devastating, in big cases like this, it tends to affect the laws. So I'm pretty sure legislators right now are looking at ways on Michigan to see how our Michigan law is going to change, or how ours are going to be affected by this, because that's what happens. Something drastic like this, you seek change and you seek something different, putting things into play. So this will never happen to this extent anymore, because this is crazy. So thank you guys for watching us. Check us out Friday. We'll be here Friday at 8 o'clock, telling you guys what's in the mix. Please follow us on YouTube and click subscribe, 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 please. And you guys have been blessed by Judas Priest. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do not play your music. Thank you guys.